Hello everybody and welcome to Farmers Market for today's video. A few announcements before we begin. So yesterday we had the Arcadia part 1. Obviously there is not a part 2 yet because we have to do some exploring in the Farmers Market. It is considered its own area, surprisingly, and not a part of Arcadia. So we have to find some stuff like distilled water, enzymes, and all that fun stuff that we can't find in Arcadia. So we're going to be trying to, in this video, rescuing one little sister. And there is a director's commentary in this area. So I think it's kind of its way of making up for not having one in Arcadia, because a lot happens in Arcadia. But I would also say before you return to Arcadia, make sure you stock up in the farmer's market with like ammunition and stuff, because the next part for Arcadia is going to be quite difficult. And you'll want to do it before you leave Arcadia, because once you travel to the next area, you can't use the bathysphere to progress any further. You will kind of experience a delay, if you will, aside from jamming frequencies where you can't hear Atlas in the next area. But with that said, I'm going to try to keep the video short-ish if I can. Part of it, why it might be long-ish for some of these videos, is we just need to find little sisters, because those will give you Atom, which will help with upgrades, and our next upgrade is going to be the physical tonic, since we did engineering, I believe, and we're trying to unlock all the slots as we go. And trying to save the little sisters as we go too. So this area we have one aside from the director's commentary, but we also have enemies in the area. So with that said, other announcements. So as I've mentioned before, I'm going to be trying to mass record a lot of videos to make sure we can have edited videos that are uploaded, because this month I have an anniversary with Mr. Lee. Next month, I have my streamversary when I started streaming over on Twitch. Not over on Twitch for like when I started streaming. I originally started on Mixer, but I celebrate it on my live streaming platform, which is mainly Twitch right now. So if you guys haven't checked out the Twitch channel, definitely do so. And there is potential possibility that I might be going on a trip in June. Details have not been really finalized or set in stone, but I will try to do is make sure there are videos during my vacation time off. So that is kind of the goal for the most part. With that said, we are going to be doing the farmers market. So before we begin, just because I like doing this for every video, there is no music. There is sound effects, so if you hear music-like sounds, that's probably it, because I need it for the game. Otherwise, there is no music whatsoever. So, we shall begin going into the farmer's market. So this is kind of an area that will only be unlocked after you get the rose for Langrid, or whatever her name is. So enzyme, 1 of 7, it will show you when you're collecting it and stuff. So pseudo or Nuno, or however this is pronounced, sometimes will have stuff. So now we gotta listen to Bee Enzyme.
Julie, my dear, I am trying to run a business here. You want to spend time with my honeybees? Well, I'm gonna have to start charging you for the pleasure. If I come out one more time and find you lolling out there amongst my hives, I'm grabbing my shotgun. As to your question, yes, my days in beekeeping school are a blur. But I do seem to remember something about that enzyme you keep blabbing on about.
Alright, goal updated. Gotta find the enzymes. So, we're going into this area. We need to look for a little sister. Oh, my land. Also, we have a Houdini splicer. Hacking is like so therapeutic to me. Is this a new splicer? No.
He's an intruder, and they make us kill intruders.
We got the Rosie. We got the little sister. Sheesh, potty mouth. Oh boy. We're gonna rescue the little girl. And that is our one little sister for this area. Sometimes it can be quick.
You saved me.
Sometimes not so much. Now we gotta listen to Pulling Together.
Children, with their very long needles, their tuneless songs, their ghastly errands, their ghoulish Frankenstein fathers. But we've all placed our hand on the great chain of endeavor. My hand is on it. Fontaine's is on it. We all pull it and are pulled by it. Yes, these children are an abomination. But it is not my hand alone on the chain that created them. No. Their little fingers were right there, next to mine.
That thought alone is kind of sad. And we got Eve Link 2, which is like the only tonic that we get a free upgrade of. So we're gonna grab that. Grab that. Okay, that didn't help us. This will. And the reason that this is so easy for me is I know what to expect out of the hacking system in each game. Just in case. Okay. Go over here.
Where'd you go? Nobody lays a hand on me! Get back here and let me finish this!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, it's my turn now?
Of course.
Where the hell are you?
And these splicers are giving it all.
Nobody touches me! Nobody!
Alright. Now we're going back this way. We're just trying to grab stuff as we go.
No way, Jim. It's not safe. Haven't you heard? Atlas's bandits are everywhere.
Alright. Now we're gonna listen to First Encounter.
On my walk today, I had my first encounter with a pair of them. He, a lumbering palooka in a foul-smelling diving suit, and she, an unwashed moppet in a filthy pink smock. Her pallor was off, green and morbid. There was a rather unpleasant aspect to her demeanor, as if she were in an altogether different place than the rest of us. I understand the need for such creatures. I just wish they could make them more presentable.
Well, you're the ones that created them. we're gonna have to be extra careful in this area. Because I think the creature's in this area. We're gonna listen to Hatred.
One of the children came and sat in my lap. I push her off. I shout, "Get away from me!" I can see the Adam oozing out of the corner of her mouth is thick and green. Her filthy hair hanging in her face, dirty clothes, and that dead glow in her eye. I feel hatred, like I never felt before, in my chest, bitter, burning fury. I can barely breathe. And suddenly I know, it is not this child I hate.
Yep, she blames herself. That's why she's desperately trying to save the children.
What's that sound?
Oop. At least we took care of that place there. We just have to... You know what? No, we're gonna look for the code. We need the code for the pump room. Okay. I'm assuming a water pump.
I'm sorry, Father.
We're gonna auto-hack this.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. Feel your cravings for the Circus of Value.
You find twice the film on destroyed security camera. Man, I had to play that close. Man.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Now I'm trying to find the one that has Eve in it. Okay, this one should have Eve in it.
Welcome to the
And we're just kind of looking around trying to find stuff like distilled water, enzymes. And distilled water.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible.
So we're gonna listen to Water and Wine.
In 10 years in this dump, I've come to accept a very low standard of life. But even at the bottom of this fish tank, a man must have standards. The pathetic Trudeau down at Morley Winery has started putting water to his terrible wine. Water! When I confronted him with this fact, he tells me, Pierre, this is not to worry. The water, she is distilled. It could be worse. I could take it right from the ocean.
I traded you all for mammon. And what did it do for me?
Andrew Ryan asks you a
Oh, I
simple
was
question.
making a
Are you
commentary.
a fan
Oh
or
boy.
slave?
Distilled water.
Get away, Bee!
boy. Oh, we need plasmid slab, definitely. And eventually we'll get the other three. Jeez. Yeah, it's gonna be very, you could say, busy trying to survive this. Might go to the other side first, but I was just kind of exploring. We're gonna do Adam Explain.
Adam acts like a benign cancer, destroying native cells and replacing them with unstable stem versions. While this very instability is what gives it its amazing properties, it is also what causes the cosmetic and mental damage. You need more and more Adam just to keep back the tide. From a medical standpoint, this is catastrophic. From a business standpoint, well, Fontaine sees the possibilities.
I needed to use the restroom, and just was like, well, I'm already muted, let's just pause and then we'll continue. So we are continuing after a brief pause for you guys, but kind of a long one for me. We've rescued a little sister and we're working on the Lazarus vector to help with restoring oxygen to Rapture. So now we continue. Now, when we use the smoker, it's going to help us in the long run because we're going to have to deal with a lot. So we got to go to the winery and the bee place. So we got to be really careful when we do this part because we're going to be dealing with bees and it's going to be on a timer. Then after a while,
I've got nothing left to give.
as you hear the timer go out, and when you hear that sound, you know you're in trouble.
I'll chase you then.
So, one of the things I would recommend, gonna sound weird, I know, but we're gonna put a proximity mine because they'll keep coming through there. And this will allow us a little extra time to get True.
I'm a star, not you!
I would also try to avoid getting hit if possible. Now, if you wanted to get the rest of the stuff, hopefully the bees get her.
How's this? Where are you going, honey? Come here and say that to my face, you slimy.
No? Now we're gonna use this again, wait for the bees to go away.
Welcome to the circus of... Feel your cravings and the circus of...
Ouchie. Ooh. Now I just have to wait for the timer to go out. They're very angry bees. Now we have to go to the winery.
Why do they wear those masks? Maybe there's a part of them that remembers how they used to be, how they used to look. And they're ashamed.
Sometimes they do this on purpose. Just to be like, you can't always... Okay. We're gonna heal up. Because, holy noodles.
Welcome. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
We're gonna do one thing. We're gonna go over this way. Because there's a secret way through here. We'll get the,
Father, why have you forsaken?
do a power up for the photographer's eye, but we already got the upgrade.
Do you have all the components for the Lazarus Vector yet? If you do, best head to a crafting station. Then, head back to Langford's lab and put the whole witch's brew in the mister. That should clear this fog right up.
Oh, darn. At least I have every... Easier to predict Houdini Splicer's teleportation distance. However, I was not finished exploring.
This light shineth even down here. And what did it get me, huh? It hurts.
We still want to go down here. Oh, oh, we collected it. We didn't drink it. There we go. We're gonna consider myself a pro, but they can even struggle with this.
From the sounds of that you invent, I'm guessing you're the proud papa of a brand new Lazarus vector. Now drop the vector into a gadget called Central Missing Control. Then we'll be cooking with gas.
Yay!
They make me in everything I see. Nobody lays a hand on me! Where are you? They'll kill me if I don't find you!
Interesting.
Please, come on out! It'll be so much worse if you hide!
Oh, there's a turret. It's friendly. Alright, gotta order some healing kits. So here's the next weapons upgrade and why you want to go to the winery. So this is the other upgrade station. Now we've already upgraded the shotgun, so we're gonna do the grenade launcher. We're gonna increase the damage for it. distilled water. Not what I wanted. There we go, I got a bunch of money. It's easier to do it in this order than do the other way around. I'm almost out of shotgun ammo. Whew. Alrighty.
Mom? Dad? Can you come get me? Fuck. It's my life!
Alrighty. Time to buy some healing before I have to go back to the start again.
Hey, Mary, everything okay?
Did you hear that Andrew Ryan took control of Fontaine Futuristics?
Welcome to the Surgeon Downtown.
Sorry, Jim, but I'm real upset. We came to Rapture to get away from government muscling in on private business people.
Alrighty, Houdini. Oh, that was a Houdini. I know the subject is deceased, but any Houdini research counts. So now we have to go back. Alrighty. We're trying to get back to...
Hey there, fellas. You know that 9 out of 10 ladies prefer the athletic man? Why stay on the sideline?
Is this the same Rosie? Alright, I'm sorry. I did not know. We're gonna go back over here. And we're gonna stop in front of the bulkhead to Arcadia. I don't know where the director's commentary is, but I'm kind of figuring if you guys saw it like in the most easiest of spots in Neptune's Bounty, the Medical Pavilion, I believe we found it in there, or the prologue of Welcome to Rapture. That's where you'll find it. Otherwise, you're free to explore this area until you find the director's commentary, but I figured the upgrade stuff was a little more important. So this video is probably a bit shorter than anticipated, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. We will be back next weekend with 2 more Bioshock videos. finishing up Arcadia and doing Fort Frolic. Next weekend too, we are also going to have Slayer's Guild for Adventuring returning for our weekly episodes, so don't miss those. But I hope you guys enjoyed this and are finding this very helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video.